second scenario a special room that only has like machine gun bullets. Like that's all that's in that room. But it has like cool like lore backgrounds. Like there's a tyrant and like a thing or whatever. And yeah, it turns out 6 moths in the same room. Very like they'll stun lock. Great.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so I gave up. Hello there. How you doing, Jacob?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. We're getting ready to play some fun, chill games of Commander. So,
what's a Rule 0?
So, I am a YouTube/Twitch content creator, and I like to play random games of Commander with random people. And so, like, basically, what the Rule 0 is I'm going to do some crazy YouTube intro. You'll know what it is when you hear it, and all I want done is to introduce yourself and kind of like introduce your deck and like minor themes of what your deck does. Like, oh, like I have a Tana Timna deck, and it's all the cards except for 10 cards say the word Commander on it. So it's based off of like backgrounds and stuff.
Come on, boss.
Okay. Franco can be very, very scary.
Yes. But what power level is this?
This is not very powerful because
not Krenko then.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think that would fit very well with what I got going on.
Because my Krenko deck has one ring, it has all that stuff, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with those cards. It's just, I think, with the way Krenko, every Krenko deck that I've run into, hey, MTGN Never Ending.
Mine's like a what's it called? Yeah, like a 9. So that's why it's asking what power level.
Yeah, I haven't run it through that filter, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a 7, because like
7. Yeah, I'll play my colorless.
So like this deck, like if it gets left alone long enough, it becomes an accidental Voltron/token deck, because like I make these bigs with all the backgrounds and stuff, and then Tana will just make me a whole bunch of sapper. But like all but like the ramp pieces in this deck say the word Commander on it. So like for instance, like it has the cycle where it's based off of how many times you cast your Commander versus how many copies you get and stuff. So, like it has that cycle in it. It has like not Craterhoof. The all the creatures that say Lieutenant, where it's like if you control your Commander, it gets +2/+2. I know. I haven't switched it over yet. I'm switching it over like right now, actually. I am. Oh, my wife's cute. She's like, she put on my stream and was like, "Hey, I can't see you," and I'm like, "I know. I haven't hit the button."
Yeah.
Got tribal werewolves here, if that works.
Tribal werewolf sounds like fun. All right, let's.
Now my new Commander is not gonna be Krenko. My Commander's gonna be Graz and Softball Juggernaut.
Okay. Yeah, so I think so I'm gonna actually randomize the player order before I continue shuffling. And then everyone is okay with me recording and 3. Ah, damn it. Everyone's okay with me recording and putting this on YouTube and stuff?
I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me.
Sweet. Does everyone have their YouTube voice ready? Because that's important. I'm a zombie apocalypse, and I'm about to make an awesome ass video with these scrubs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to carry these guys to a dub. I'm not in a Warzone video. I'm sorry. Anyway, So as long as everyone's okay with those base ground rules. Oh, also, please don't do anything illegal on camera. That's really the only limitation that I have.
Is
So
cursing okay?
cursing is abso-fucking-lutely okay, because I then can.
Absolutely.
Encouraged.
Some would say encouraged. Because I can, like, when it comes to like uploading the YouTube video, I'll actually, like, if I hear it
Leave
and
it out.
remember it, I'll put a cool sound effect or something like that in to cover it
Okay,
up.
so you edit your own videos.
I do edit my own videos because I don't make money doing this. Well, I do, but not enough to pay an editor. I should.
Yeah, makes sense.
So if you want to spread the word and get me to monetize on all our channels, that would be great.
Monetized all our channels.
Well, so I have a YouTube channel where I stream and do things on. Then me and Tim up here, we have a podcast that we have, and we upload Commander with Randos on that website. Like, that's the one that has like the curated content, where this is like my live channel stuff. Oh, he's ready with the Walkman.
Yeah.
So, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to check us out as we stream. The only added benefit you get is oh wait, everyone can see my hands and face now. That doesn't work anymore. Tim, I need to figure something out.
What?
Well, before you couldn't see my face, so I would say the only added benefit to watching my stream as we play is you get to see this handsome mug, but that doesn't work.
Oh, right.
Because you see it now already.
You need a new joke.
But yeah, I do say the tired old joke all the time, don't I?
Mm.
Anyway,
Anyway, also my forests are my waist, so I don't own no waist.
okay, that's okay with me.
Oh yeah,
You're just gonna get
Thank you,
all
Tim.
the flack from the YouTube comments. That's all.
that's fine.
All right,
They'd be like, "Why are you using that as a waist?" Because I'm like that, boy.
right? Breaking the color pie, baby. Alrighty. Is everyone ready to get this whole thing started?
Yep.
If you don't mind, I'm actually I'll keep.
So if it's like not a keep, like if it's a questionable hand, the kind of the way we do mulligans here is we keep until we keep a keepable 7. However, after your free mulligan that you would have, we don't keep turn 1 soul rings, essentially.
Okay, so if I start the game with turn 1 soul and you don't mulligan, then that's okay, right?
Right. Even after your first mulligan, that's okay too. But what we're saying, like, right, we're not. I'm saying don't mulligan until you have it.
Okay,
Right.
got it. So
Yeah.
you don't have the best hand. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah. I should probably see if this is a keepable hand. 1 color,
I
3
have-
colors.
I have 5 lands, so I don't know if I should keep this.
I can cast a lot of things. I have access to all 4 colors. I think I can keep this.
I have access to no colors.
I won't have access to Timna though. That makes me nervous.
Hmm.
I don't think I keep it. Yeah, I had a triome and 2 mountains for my lands.
I have 5 waste, pretty much. Waste.
Well, I don't want you to waste your time.
I know, right?
Ah, dad jokes.
Ah.
Ah. 1 mulligan. Ah.
Take 1 day.
Are you a fisherman or are you just wearing a fishing shirt?
Huh?
Are you a fisherman or are you just wearing a fishing shirt?
Oh, I am well, I'm not a good fisherman. I am a fisher guy.
Fish the guy.
Fisher guy. I'm not good at it, but I like to fish. In fact, I was fishing
I
earlier
haven't been
today.
fishing in like a year.
I was fishing earlier today. I caught 1 fish, and then all the kids came, so then I had to stop fishing to help them with all their fish. But like the picture of it is like a baitcaster being all fish, like bird nested, because I just got a new baitcaster and I keep doing that. So my brother got me this shirt. And fishing's so much fun because I'm spending half the time untangling it. So anyway, okay. God, yeah, this is it's all ramp and no draw. Okay, we'll see what happens. I have draw right here. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do my YouTube open, and you're gonna. Are you ready for this? It's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, welcome to another episode of Commander with Randos. And today, let's hope it's a spicy one. Tim, what do you got for us?
Well, today it's time to get rad. I'm playing the Wise Mothman, which is a +1/+1 counters deck and a rad counters deck. I'm going to play my commander, put a bunch of counters on it, and fly, beat everybody in the face with a big flying, glowing-eyed moth.
I'm in danger. Jacob!
I am playing Raz Unstoppable Juggernaut. My goal is to get many 0-cost to cost creatures out and make them all 5/3s and swing out your face.
Oh God, I'm definitely in danger. And Mr. Poindexter, dang it, I always do that.
I have Tovolar. It is a tribal werewolf deck. It's got a lot of combos in it, like 34 of them, all involve getting a werewolf out like this, and then doing this and smashing somebody.
Oh, yeah. Smash and face. 34 combos. Does that mean you have 34 werewolves?
That is very astute.
Complicated.
All right. I am playing Tana and Timna. I know these two next to each other are generally pretty scary, but this deck isn't. This deck is based off of Joey's deck from EDH Rec. It's my Commander tribal deck. So all but the ramp pieces in this deck say the word commander on it. So we're talking all the backgrounds, all the lieutenants, all the cards that involve commander in some way. Even my interaction is based off of the word commander. So it sounds scarier than it really is, but it's an accidental token Voltron deck. Like, it just happens to do that stuff. And that's what we're doing today. So, are we ready to get this party started?
One more thing. Math for blockers.
Math is for blockers. You're absolutely correct on that one.
What's a number?
I don't know. I'm just
Exactly.
going to turn my creature sideways.
Sounds like everybody else is too.
Alrighty. Tim, let's get it started.
Right.
Man, that opening was great, guys. Good job.
I'll start with Hedge Maze, which is a surveil land. I'm going to look at the top card, and I think I'm going to leave that right where it is. And pass.
Okay, withdraw. Play my waste to the forest.
He did discuss this before the game, and we're all okay with it. We're not going to gatekeep.
I'm gonna tap one, play Ginger Brute, and I'm gonna smash you in the face.
Who's
Why?
him?
Wise.
Uh-oh, Wise Mothman. They
I am taking one from the Ginger Brute, 39.
they be fighting words where I come from.
I fast turn.
Draw, and I will play a Cinderglade, comes in, taps, pass turn.
Okay. All right. So we are going to play a forest and pass the turn.
Hey, it's my turn again.
I know. Isn't turn one so easy and fast?
I love that. Well on tap. Draw off turn. Woodland Cemetery comes in on tap because of Hedge Mage. I'm going to pay 2 and play Incubation Druid.
Okay. That card's scary.
It's just a mana dork. It's not scary at all. Pass turn.
Until you get a 1/1 counter.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
It's not the other one that's really scary.
It does
This-
not scale. No,
No,
it's not Gyre Sage.
It is not Gyre Sage. That's
Play
who
another waste.
that's who I thought I was at first. So I was absolutely terrified.
Soul Ring.
There it is.
And then I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and play Mannequin,
Yep.
something like that.
Which
I'm
also
gonna
has
tap
mana, right?
one. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap one, make Ginger Brute unblockable. And I'm swing right Tim again.
Okay, I'll go to 38.
And why do you be an even number? Not pass turn.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
I want to see.
Is it fair though?
I want to see an. I want to see an alt art of Graz where it's like Juggernaut from the X-Men Juggernaut.
I'm the
That'd be
Juggernaut,
cool.
bitch.
Well, because he's called the Unstoppable Juggernaut. Like that's like his like secondary title.
True.
Zombie.
Oh, it's me. Oh,
Yeah.
unfair magic.
Yep.
Okay, things are about to get unfair. I'm sorry. We're gonna play a swamp, and then we're gonna tap this swamp for you guessed it, a soul ring. And then we're gonna tap this.
Dang, he's vamping.
We're gonna tap this soul ring. Oh, you know how you ramp twice? I too am gonna ramp twice with a fancy looking cultivate. And I'm gonna get all my colors on turn 2. Well.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Chicken butt.
He said chicken butt. And that's it for me, Tim.
Yeah.
Mountain is going into play. Plains is going into my und. Once oh, there it is.
Looking just right now.
I put the wrong card in my graveyard.
All right, my third land is going to be a Watery Grave that I am going to pay the 2 life to come in untapped. Then I will tap for 4 and play my commander, the Wise Mothman.
You're so wise, Tim.
Cheating. Not good.
That's going to give everybody a rad counter. I'll keep track of them as well. Just, I mean, and everybody knows how they work.
Yeah.
I don't have my thing anymore. Aw. I had like the little cardboard cutout rad thing. We'll just
Yeah.
Shabam.
So just remember it's after you draw, but before you do anything else, resolve the rad counter. That's how it works. I will pass.
Oh, untap. Upkeep.
I'm a little nervous that you're using D20
Sure.
for rad. I mean, you plan on
I just
using
find I think they're easier to read.
Yeah. Mine's just really big.
Non land, so I lose my right hand and lose a life.
All right, so you milled a non-land.
Yeah, I did. Or the doctor.
I'm
One of my
gonna put
good
a
cards.
I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter.
Wow,
on
0
to make
mana
sure-
5/3. That seems pretty solid.
Play Forest, which would be the thing. Like, okay. I'll swing this guy over at Zombie. Just make him unblockable.
but
You got cookied,
but I got streamer's prerogative, and like,
which means kill him first.
Oh,
for
God.
for anyone who's new here.
oh god.
Okay.
Hey, you're a podcast host too. You're supposed to kill you first too.
That's why I attacked him first.
Ah,
I got
see.
mine.
You're spreading the wealth of us dying. Got it.
Yes.
I
That's
see.
fair.
I see, said the blind man to his deaf son as he picked up his hammer and sawed. I got jokes, my
Anything
friend.
else, Jacob?
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, can you hit this? You can't hit the space bar. You're running on a phone, aren't you?
Yeah, on my phone. Yeah.
Draw.
I have space though. No, it's no
tap
bar.
3. Oh, sorry. Draw. Then I've got to do my rad counter.
Yeah, you
Oh, unnatural growth. That hurts.
This time I'll put the counter on Mothman.
Tovalar, it is now day.
Hey,
Past turn.
I don't think so. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Oh, that means it's my turn.
Bad times will get you nowhere.
Oh, man. All right, so we got a lot of mana to work. Oh, right, draw, and then I got to land. And then... So we have all my colors. That's what we're going to do. So I could do... two. I like that. So we're gonna do 2, 3, chromatic lantern, and then doesn't matter because they all tap for all colors. We'll play Tana, and then pass the turn. I have all sorts of metas. Of all sorts of colors.
Keep draw, resolve my own rad. That's a land. Seven.
Getting these cards makes me want to kind of take them out. Because it's like, I want every card to say Commander.
Okay, my land for turn is Karn's Bastion.
What did you mill for your rad? The forest? Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my hand.
Yeah, you were.
Because it turns out like I have choices.
Actually, doesn't matter what order I do it, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to move to combat, and I am going to attack just for the sake of...
Vengeance?
Yeah, just for the sake of returning the favor, I will attack Jacob with the Wise Mothman.
4 times, right?
On attack, everybody gets another rad, so Zombie and I go up to 2. Everybody else goes back to 1.
Curious on how much
Mothman's
that's going to affect this deck.
Mothman is currently a 4/4.
Okay. I'll take 4.
Okay.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Pretty good, actually.
Second main, I'm going to pay 2 and play Vexing Radgull.
Good call.
It's like a thrumming bird, but a little different.
Yeah.
And then
I
1,
poked
2,
you with a stick and you fell forward with a gun.
3, 4, 5. It was a flying a giant mutated moth guy. Yeah, and then I will play Mirelurk Queen.
Oh, such a good
When
card.
when Mirelurk ETBs, target player gets 2 rad counters, and then when 1 or more non-land cards are milled, I draw a card and put a counter on Mirelurk. That only triggers once each turn. I'm gonna give Jacob the 2 extra, so you'll now go to 3 rad.
Now radiation poisoning.
And that is my turn. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mill 3. 1. 2. 3.
That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah, what was it? We can't see it.
Ancient Tomb. Threefold Thunderhawk. And Thrusting Walker.
So 2 non-lands.
So all 3 nominations. I think. No.
Ancient Tomb's
No. Sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me. Apologize to the comment section.
Okay, so yeah, 2 non-lands, so you'll take 2 damage, lose 2 rad counters. Mothman's going to trigger and put 2 +1/+1 counters. Mirelurk's going to trigger and put her own +1/+1 counter. So she'll get her own. He's going to get 2 more, but each one has to be to a different creature. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to draw a card for Mirelurk Queen. That's all the triggers.
How big is Mirelurk queen before the counters?
4.
A 4/4.
Yep.
Never mind.
Warping whale. How-
Not that one.
Yep.
Doesn't that give -3/-3?
No,
minus
it's-
well, minus. It is just excel target creature.
Oh,
Power 1 or less.
oh.
Here, let me see which thing I want to play. I want to play this one.
He doesn't have the ways. He has mismatched forest too. To be fair, my lands are mixed match too, but at least
I like the different arts on them, so I did that.
you know, I can get behind that because like the arts that I picked are the arts that I like usually, unless if
This
it's
is
like
just all my forest.
deck 26 and I'm just like, all right, I just need basics. I don't care what they look like anymore.
We'll play World Warping. I'm gonna get a creature. I can sacrifice for a colors. I'll use back of this. We'll go to combat. Make Gingerbrute unblockable. Go to combat. Swing Gingerbrute over at unblockable. Go to combat. Swing Gingerbrute over at unblockable. Point. Go to combat. Swing Gingerbrute over.
Where are you sending Gingerbread at? I'm sorry, I missed
Mister.
that.
Mister.
I took it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Mister.
Pass turn.
Oh, I forgot to pull up my
It's hard
YouTube
to-
chat, and like I started echoing.
Untap.
It's awful.
It's hard for me to see the names on my phone.
Zombie, I will attack you with Tovolar for 3.
Did you resolve your rad counter?
Oh, sorry, rad counter. Wasteland.
Okay, so no damage, and you keep the rad counter.
I will take the 3.
Raw. I'll play a forest. I will tap 3, and I will cast a Commander Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And pass my turn.
Wait. All right, we're gonna untap all my wonderful things, and we're gonna draw, and then we're gonna Temple Garden and another land. So thank you, Tim.
Come on.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's not quite what I wanted. I did want a creature to go into my graveyard.
Yeah, at least everybody still has rad counters.
All right, we're gonna play Forge the Heroes as my land for turn. I still have a game. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna tap this for 3. We're gonna play. Can I play all 3? That would be this. Then. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to give it a counter. Is the counter all that important though? Honestly, I don't think the counter is all that important. Okay,
It really is. It's super important.
you think so? Will you
Just trying to
proliferate
make
it
your
for me?
decision-making process.
Will you
Absolutely.
proliferate it? Well, then
No.
then it doesn't seem all that important to me. Okay, we'll pay 3 for my own command sphere. We'll tap
What
3.
a copycat.
I know, I've copied everybody except you, Tim. No surveillance or Karn's Bastion for me. We're gonna play Clockwood Hermit. And that says commander creatures I own have at the beginning of my end step. If a creature went into the graveyard from anywhere, I make a 1/1 squirrel. And then
Make 2 tapped 1/1 squirrels.
thank you for reading for me because I didn't get that far.
You're-
I just saw
No, you didn't. You gave up halfway through reading that card.
I
'cause it
definitely-
has too many words.
it definitely has too many words. And then we will play Timna.
So now both of your commanders have it.
Now both my commanders have. That's why I was
He's
hoping
gonna
I
get a
milled a
squirrel
creature.
army.
That's why I was kind of hoping to mill a creature.
I'm excited.
I've been wondering.
Alrighty. Mr. Poindexter,
Does it have the etching and stuff?
Wide open.
It does.
that's pretty sweet.
Wide open.
I think I am going to attack you. Now this isn't out of animosity. I just want more creatures.
No, I know.
I'm
I
going to
wanted
attack
the card
you with
draw.
the 2/2, and I want to
2/2.
draw a card, and I also want to make 2/1/1 Saproom. So I'm gonna lose a life, make 2/1/1s, and draw a card, and then I will call it a day. So as I'm making my tokens, Tim, you can take your turn. Now, I will say, I am no artist. Okay. They are saffron, right?
Draw my card for turn. Resolve radiation. That's a land. That's a not land. That's a tireless tracker. So I will lose life and trigger both Mirelurk Queen and the Wise Mothman. Each of them will put a counter on themselves, and this will draw me a card.
My camera was messed up.
It's a little tree. And I have 2 of those. That's what that die in the corner was. Whoa! Jacob just went into a tornado.
Oh no!
I know,
Are you in
right?
Texas?
Are they having tornadoes in Texas right now?
Yeah, they always have a lot of tornadoes in Texas.
So that's-
Don't you watch
I
Young
tried to fix my
Sheldon? Come on.
camera.
I did watch Young Sheldon, actually. And even though I knew it was going to happen, I still cried, okay?
Of course, that's the power of good TV making. Okay, let's see where we're
You
at.
say it's the power of good baby making?
TV making.
TV making.
Oh. Oops.
Close enough.
Okay, I guess.
I think this really hurts everybody if I do this right now.
Ooh, that looks like a fun card.
Okay, I'm gonna move to combat. I
Yeah.
am going to attack. Let's see. That is a 2/2. So you have a 2/2 and 2/1/1s.
I do.
This guy's got a mannequin. This guy's full open. So I am going to attack. Jacob with the Vexing Radgull.
I'm glad you're
Mr.
keeping
Poindexter
feudal
with the
alive.
wise Mothman, and Zombie with the Mirelurk Queen.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Not my turn to
Yeah.
declare blocker.
So Jacob, the
On the
Vexing
Mothman?
Radgull is a 2/3 flyer.
Okay. I will take 2.
Poindexter.
Mothman's
Mothman's at a 6/6 right now. And Zombie. Mirelurk Queen is also a 6/6.
I will block with a
We
1/1.
all get a rad counter, right?
Yeah, you all got a rad counter on attack. And then when Vexing Radgull connects, I'm going to proliferate, and I'm going to give everybody another rad counter and add +1/+1 counters to all my guys.
You know, I love how we discussed how vigilance is such a powerful keyword on Mirelurk Queen in our podcast episodes that we'll be uploading next Friday.
Everything's good and fine and good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you get 3 back, it doesn't really do me any good. All right, I'm going to play Mariposa Military Base. When it enters the battlefield, I can give somebody 2 rad counters if I have it enter tapped. I'm going to give them to myself. And then I'm also going to... I could just hold that up. Yeah, I'm going to play 3 and play Tato Farmer.
Oh, sweet.
Well, he farms Tatoes, and then I will pass. I did that backwards, so that's okay.
I just realized Tim is getting down with the sickness.
Yeah.
See what I did there, people? More puns.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna mill 2 cards. Okay, that ain't too bad. Stone Squirrel Serpent and Seer Ginger the Mill Ender.
So both non-lands?
Yeah.
So you'll take 2, you'll lose 2 rad. I'm going to put a counter on Mirelurk Queen, a counter on Mothman, and a counter on Vexing Rad Gold. And I'm going to draw a card.
I hate how big your creatures are getting, Tim.
They are pretty big.
I'm going to play a Forest, which will be my waste. Then I'm going to play Mox Diamond, and I'm discarding, exiling this underneath it.
That's a good card.
And don't say I have a commander's identity, so it does work.
Yeah,
in this
no,
deck.
yeah, you're good.
I'd make
In the first rules of Commander, it wouldn't have worked because before you were only allowed to make mana of your color identity back in the day. Those are the good old days of Commander when damage was on the stack. Just kidding. I wasn't that old.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just don't want my
I
dog
remember
to be
when
messing
you
up
could
the
be
audio.
playing it in life because you didn't die until the end of the phase.
Yeah. That was a long time ago too.
Yeah.
That's my guy. I'm gonna tap for 8. Okay. I'm gonna play grass. Jump from Juggernaut. So resolve.
You got nothing from me.
No Gruul counter spell.
Just a 7/5.
He's just a 7/5. Just a little baby 7/5.
No problems here.
Okay. Well, now all my stuff is 5/3. I'm gonna just Mister, you actually no. Jet. Tim. How many blocks do you have?
I have 3 untapped creatures right now. Incubation Druid is a... That can't be a 5. That's not right. How did that happen? I think it's meant to be a 2. The Incubation Druid's a 2/4. Mirelurk Queen's an 8/8. Tato Farmer is a 1/4.
Okay. I'm gonna tap this guy right here to make him unblockable, swing him at you. Unless you have haste on one of your features.
I do not have haste on anything.
So you'll take 5. And I'm gonna swing another 5 over at Mister.
Take 5.
I'll take 5. I'm at 30.
Okay, so I'm going to pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Then I have to mill for rad. I have 3, right?
Yep.
Oh. Blasphemous Act. That's what I needed. Take care of this board. Doubling Season and Mondrin and Shaman. I lose 3.
So all 3. Yep.
Yep.
So that's going to give me 3 creatures to give +1/+1 counters with Mothman. Mirelurk Queen will get 1 from herself. So I'll go 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
I will play Sage of Ancient Lore. Or enters the battlefield. I will draw a card. Let's see if I can find my Sage. ETB, I draw a card. I'm going to have to discard 1, and I will discard. What the hell am I going to discard? This sucks. I'm going to discard Rhythm of the Wild. No one's really going to counterspell my creatures anyway.
Oh, how do you know? All my counter spells say commander on it. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you have for blockers there, Zombie?
I have a 1/1 and a 2/2 life.
I'm going to send Tovolar to you for 3, so hopefully I can get a draw.
It's only for the draw, not out of malice.
Correct.
Okay, I will.
I only have 5 mana.
I'll take the 3.
Ugh. Alright, now I'm going to have to discard again, and I'm going to have to discard a Vivian Reed. Faster.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. I don't have any upkeep, right? No. Wrong deck. Okay.
I'm not going to discard Vivian Reed. Let me take it back. I'm going to discard Rapid Vigor. At least
Sounds
I can
good.
cast something and kill Mothman if Mothman pesters me too much.
All right. Before we get any further, I have 4 rad counters. Tyrant Familiar. Will go. Oh, Genesis Storm. Veteran Soldier. And a land. So I'll lose 3 rad counters. 8. Bam.
So I'm going to do the same thing. Mirelurk Queen will get 1 from herself. Mothman will put 3 total. Draw from
Okay.
Mirelurk Queen.
So this is triggering at the end of turn, which is kind of nice. Hey Jacob, can you gain like 2 life for me? All right,
I
what,
gain
just
2
one.
life.
Just 1 would be great, actually.
I gain you some life.
In
He's
fact,
tapped out, I'm afraid.
in fact, actually, just have Tim lose 1 life, and I'd be okay with that too.
On my turn, I can.
Well, that doesn't help me now.
I mean, you didn't ask me.
I think you were asking for the moon.
I know I'm asking for the moon.
Guess what? I have in my hand a forest.
Some would say that looks like a lot of waste. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think you're gonna you guys
It's
are gonna.
ironic if someone acid rained.
All right.
You lose all the life.
Now, Point Dexter, can I attack you for 1? And
Sure.
can you not kill my thing?
Sure.
Sweet.
Then no promises.
All right, Tim. This is gonna
Yo.
seem crazy. I'm attacking you with my 2. Oh wait, I didn't play the card that I wanted to play. Hold on. Back up. I forgot. There's a card I wanted to play. We're gonna play Guild Artisan. So whenever I attack the player with the most life, I make multiple treasures. Well, 2 to be specific. Okay, Tim, I'm gonna attack you with Tana and Timna, and
Yep.
I'm gonna attack Point Dexter for 1.
Okay, so you make your treasures on attack.
I am gonna make 4 treasures right now. I have 4 of those. I will draw on you later.
All right. Move the block.
Move the blocks.
I will put the Mirelurk Queen in front of Tana, and I will put the Incubation Druid in front of Timna.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. All right. Any other blocks? Poindexter, you got any blockers?
No, I'm not letting it in.
Sweet.
I'm letting it in.
You're awesome. Okay, at the beginning of post-combat main phase. Oh, I guess if it's dead, I wouldn't get this trigger, huh?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, I didn't need to attack you then. All right, both my guys die. All right, so what we're gonna do
Gain
is
2.
I'm going to gain 2. You are absolutely correct. And we are going to cast Timna. We will return Tana to my hand. And we'll use 3 and then 1 treasure to cast Tana. And then I will go to my end step and make 4 tapped squirrels. I think
Oh, yes.
all part of the plan.
Everything's coming together.
Yeah, it is. All right. I am proceeding to draw phase while everyone else does their stuff. Go, Tim. So I've have one
Okay,
cast
drawing
here.
for turn.
And
Resolving radiation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 lands, 3 non-lands.
Oh.
Take my 3, go down to 2. So I'm going to... Mirelurk Queen's going to go up and draw me a card. Wise Mothman's going to put 3 more counters.
This looks like a chest burster, not a squirrel, but it's a squirrel, I promise. Let me give it a little foot here. I'll make it look more like a chest burster. But okay, you're here.
You'd be good. Don't you believe that cat? Go away, cat.
Right, what do I need?
No, they're squirrels. I have 4. All of that just because I wanted to make 4 squirrels.
Okay, before combat, I'm going to tap Tato Farmer and put a land that got milled from onto the battlefield, and that's Temple of Mystery, and I'm going to scry 1. I will leave that on top. Then I'm going to move to combat, and I am going to... I'm going to send the Mirelurk Queen at Jacob. I'm going to send the Wise Mothman, or I'm going to send the Vexing Radgull at Mr. Poindexter. I'm going to send the Mothman at Zombie.
What? Your commanders are bigger than mine. I don't like it.
So attack trigger, everybody gets another rad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jacob, you get first opportunity. Mirelurk Queen is a 14/14.
I'll take 14.
Poindexter blocks.
How big?
It's a Poindexter. The Vexing Radgull is a 7/8 flyer.
Well, I got nothing to deal with flying.
And Zombie, the Wise Mothman, is at 11/11.
I'm gonna die next turn.
On damage, Vexing Ragdoll is going to proliferate, so I will put everybody up another notch here and give everybody another rad counter. 4, 3, 2, 3. Second main phase.
Remember that blasphemous act that went into the graveyard? That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
right
fucking
there.
sweet right now.
Yeah, the beautiful artwork one too.
Oh my gosh.
6. I'm gonna pay 6 and play Muldrotha the Gravetide.
That's not a good card or something.
I've not played a land yet, so I'm gonna play Command Tower from my graveyard. That's gonna Tato Farmer's gonna give me 2 rad counters. And then I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm going to play from my graveyard a creature. I'm gonna play Tireless Tracker.
Yeah, you got some sweet ass cards in that deck, Tim.
Cards in
I
hand,
just-
Tim.
I'm gonna discard the hand size. Right now I have 9.
Jacob, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Don't cast anything
Oh, why?
because I need to deal with him.
But I was wondering.
Or draw
It will
a whole
become
bunch
night
of
and I
cards.
can deal with him.
Oh, I see.
If I get wondering.
But it's the wondering. I'm gonna pass my turn and discard the hand size.
If you can deal with him, deal with him. But if you can't, please don't cast anything.
I'm gonna discard a land
Okay.
and Golgari get a Grave Troll.
Oh
I'm
my
going
gosh.
to trust you. Untap. Can I still attack?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was like, I'm still going to attack though. Draw. Discard 2. Forest. And a forest. So why can't I cast something? Explain that
If
before
you cast something, it will stay day, and I will not be able to deal with him.
It'll say what? I'm sorry.
I need somebody to not cast something to flip it to night on my turn.
Okay. Then yeah, I won't cast something. After good combat, I'll swing everything over at Tim. Making this, does this count as casting? Keep making it unblockable?
It
No.
does not.
That's fine.
Cool. I'm going to, I didn't think so, so I was asking.
So I will block your commander with Mirelurk Queen, and I will block
Did you
the.
just attack with that?
It's got
What is that
vigilance.
vigilance? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Mirelurk
Yeah.
Queen has vigilance. Yeah.
Can I change my attackers real quick?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna. What do you
I
have
have
up?
two-
I'll
I-
pick everybody.
Yeah, I have 2 blockers that like Muldrotha is a 6/6. Mirelurk Queen is a 15/15 currently. I do have a third blocker possibly. I do have a Tireless Tracker that's a 3/2.
Okay, well, I'm gonna swing Graz over at Zombie,
Hmm.
and same with these 2. And the little block one's going at you, Tim.
So I have 3 creatures attacking me, including the unblockable
No.
one. Yes?
No.
No. Okay, just the
Just
unblockable
the
one.
Yes.
Okay.
The rest are going to me?
Yeah, because I have to attack. And you're the second highest life. And I don't want myself to die. Please.
Oh, I'm okay with you attacking me. I just.
Hey, can we back up? Did you resolve your rads?
I did. I got 2 forests.
It should. I have you at 3 rads, so you should have milled 3.
Oh, I should have. Oh, well. Okay. I got Signal Pest.
Okay, so you would have taken 1. That would trigger Mirelurk Queen and Mothman. I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing math real quick.
Yep.
Oh, he's doing math. It'll be 15 damage. Would it be?
Yeah, I was.
Just don't block Graz. I don't care if you drop the block of the 2.
Yeah, I'll just go to 5, I guess.
Actually, I'm sorry. Graz is 7, so you go down to 3. You do don't block.
Yeah, 3. You know what? I gotta survive, I think. So we're gonna block 2 of your creatures.
These 2?
Yeah, I mean my creatures are 2/2s. I'm gonna gain 2 life.
So you'll take 7?
No, he's gonna block the bigger one. There's no reason
Yeah.
not to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll take
Well, It's like 5?
Yeah.
I thought you could just be killing grass, so that's why I said don't block grass.
No. Lifelink and tramplers, all the keywords they got.
Okay. That's my turn though.
Okay, pass to me. Untap, you cast no spells, it becomes night.
It's so
Tovar
dark.
transforms. Sage transforms. I will draw for turn. I will mill. I've got 2. One from Mothman. What was the other? The proliferate thing?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you have 2 rad counters right now.
Land and land.
Okay.
Passive
so
ancestry and crag crown pathway.
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay, I'll tap 2, and I will cast Party Tree.
Is that the Great Hinge?
Yes.
Okay, cards in hand. Tim, you have 8, right?
2.
That's right.
Tim has 8. And Zombie, you have how many? 3. That's
Sure.
11. How many do you have, Jacob?
2.
That's 13, and I have 7. That's 20. I'm going to attack Tim with Werewolf of Ancient Hunger. He is 20 Vigilance Trample. And I'm going to attack Jacob for 4 just because I need the draw. Well, hold on. I hate to hit Jacob because he was open, but I need the draw and I don't want to hit Tim. Well, yeah, Tim, what do you have for blockers?
I have a 7/7 and
Sorry, not Tim, but Zombie, what do you have for blockers?
I don't have blockers.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to send Tovalar at you for 4 because I'm not going to have Tovalar go after the guy who turned at night. That would be really, really shitty.
Yeah, I guess. I have no block or effects.
It's not right. How did my incubation druid get at 12? That cannot be right.
All right. So what are your blocks there, Tim? You've got a 20/20 trampler.
I'm going to put both the Mirelurk Queen and Muldrotha in front of it.
Okay. All right.
So this is a 7/7. This is a 16/16.
Okay. I'm going to Embercleave and trample him with double strike.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, damn.
So first strike is going to hit for 20 and will kill your Biggin, and the second strike will kill Muldrotha, and you got 40 minus whatever you absorbed.
Yeah, so I absorbed 23, so I take 17.
Damn.
Draws. Oh, I gained 2 life, but I'm going to pay that 2 life to shock in a Stomping Ground. Because I need to get something here for blocking. And I'll tap 2 and cast Kessig Naturalist. And he will come in. Let me get that Kessig Naturalist. He'll come in on the night side, but it's going to go back to day here right away. But he's going to get counter from the Great Hinge, and I'm going to draw a card. And then I will pass my turn. It goes to day, and my guys.
I'm going to sacrifice this to draw a card. And then untap, upkeep. I have blockers now, yay. Draw. Okay. And then mill 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll take 2. I got Tome of Legends and Popular Entertainer. one.
Okay, so two Mothman triggers, but one on himself and one on the tracker.
Okay. We're gonna play a mountain. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna tap 9 for Skull Storm. So I'm gonna have 5 total copies of this spell. It says whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each time you cast your commander this game. And then each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each opponent who can't loses their life half, rounded up. So everyone has to sacrifice 5 creatures. And if you can't, you're losing half your life, rounded up.
So if we sacrifice 3 creatures, we still lose half our life.
Twice,
Yeah.
yes.
Twice?
Yeah, because I have 5 copies of the spell.
Ah.
Yeah, it's each individual copy. It reads each opponent sacrifices a creature, and if you can't, lose half your life.
I go to 7. And then rounded down or rounded up?
Rounded up.
I go to 3. With 2 rad counters. That's
All
fine.
right, Jacob. I think you have some creatures to sacrifice. Can't kill Tim.
Phew. You could hit me for 5 and let my rad do the work.
Oh, I planned on
That
it.
would be
Don't
fun.
worry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Criminal Past. Wait. How does Scion of the Hallister work with multiple people? So it says the first time you would draw a card each turn, instead look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your graveyard and the other back on top of your library, then draw a card. So does it just happen twice on my draw step? So I would draw 2 cards?
What's the name of the card?
Scion of Hallister, Halaster.
Yeah, so instead you look at 2, you put 1 into your graveyard and 1 onto your library, then you draw.
Right,
just draw
but then
one.
would I do it a second time if I have
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. So no, because
Because
the
it's a
first time you
replacement,
draw
right?
a card, they each try to replace that first card draw.
Okay, so Criminal Pass is better. Pass. Tim.
Yeah.
Attacking you for 5.
I'll take 5.
Look at them squirrely boys go. I'll pass the turn.
Hooray!
Come on.
Yeah.
Non-land. Non-land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 non-lands.
Oh, man. That was a pretty cool turn. This card, man, every time I cast it, I'm like, wow, this card's pretty cool. But it also works better in this deck than most other decks because not everyone's trying to cast like their commander 100 times. Having 2 just makes it that much better.
What was the name of the card?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Skull Storm. It's also a 9 mana spell. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about hasty werewolves.
He does seem the most likely to just end everybody else's life on his turn. I don't think I have a way to not die.
Strong will help.
Yeah, I'd have to find it.
Well, you need 2 blockers, and if you give out rads, you might kill off 2 people.
I need more than 2 blockers. Zombies got 5 creatures. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're 4 1/1s. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not 2 creatures. That's 5 creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah, I don't think.
I
have a way
mean,
out of this.
some would say it's a problem. Some would say it's the solution.
So funny. All right. So I guess I just try to put out as many creatures as possible. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 8.
This deck's so cool.
Eight is a shitty number. It just does not do it. All right.
14 life free.
Yeah, it's funny. Hey, I'm in 2. Everybody else is in 3. Yeah, this is all going to end quite abruptly, I'm sure.
Some would say that.
God, I wish I could do 3 things, but I guess it still wouldn't matter if it attacked me with everything. Okay, sorry for the hold up. I'm just trying to figure out how to not die. I don't think there's a way, but I mean, that's not terrible.
I don't like the fact that Jacob's like finger counting over there.
All right, I am gonna play Liliana, Death's Majesty. I'm going to -3 and reanimate something from my graveyard, and that thing is Fiend Artisan. 6, 7, 8. Currently a 9/9. And then we will also play Sakura Tribuilder.
Tim,
And pass.
Tim,
What?
if you sacrifice me, I will be sad.
Well, I'm gonna block something first. Get him, Jacob. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah, now you got to do your rad counters.
2 cards. I'm a mill. 1, 2. Okay. Both are forest.
Okay.
Man, that man's getting lucky.
Now, I'm going to tap for everything. Have
All this dust.
1 second.
Yeah, all this stuff would kind of suck.
Yeah.
Get rid of my only life gain.
Oh no, it would.
For his first 5, pay Forsaken Monument.
Yeah, that.
And then now I'm going to tap this. Add 8 mana. Tap 4 lands. Add 8 mana. We're going to use 4 of it to play the One Ring.
Oh, that's right. We all knew it.
Yeah, I don't think he's drawing cards from it.
And I'm going to tap it draw a
He's
card.
crazy.
Nah.
No.
I'm gonna these last three to play beside Monolith, and then
So you
infinitely Walking Ballista.
no fucking shot.
I have these
No.
card in hand. I just drew that card. Just drew that card.
Off
and
the
that
One
card.
Ring?
This-
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no fucking shot.
Ah!
No.
GG's, right?
Yeah, he's
Let's
gonna
use
infinitely
spots.
ping us with his infinite mana. God
Bravo.
damn. Wow.
Like I said, math for blockers. Then I'll swing my billion over at someone in the face.
Yeah, all I would have been able to do on my turn is attack and play one of my commanders.
Yeah. Do you guys want to play again?
It is midnight, so probably not.
It is. It is midnight. I did not realize that.
Yeah, I don't have to make 300 pizzas anymore because school lunches are over. But I still have to, work in the morning. But what a game.
What a game.
Oh,
What a way to end it too. Holy moly.
He's like, no way, Tim's gonna tap the one and draw a card. I tapped the one. No way.
Oh, freaking shot. And you got so lucky just milling nothing but lands off the top of your deck too. Like, Jesus.
Like I said, I'm the luckster.
If he'd have taken 2 instead of 0, he'd have been at 1. So he couldn't have used them. Well, no, you don't take the damage to your upkeep, right? For the One Ring?
Right. So he
still
would have still would have won, but it would have been nothing or bust.
1 life, knowing
Right.
that he was going to die on his upkeep. Still
Yeah.
That is...
Only if I had 3 rad counters, I would have screwed my whole thing up.
Yeah.
And these green markers do not like to come off, do they?
Well, you guys have a good one. I'll go to bed. Cause I'm
Yeah, right.
GG's, thank you.
Great game.
See you around.
Bye. Definitely check out the YouTube
Bye.
channel. Head Games. That's the name of the
What's
podcast.
the
So,
YouTube channel? Maybe I'll write it down real quick. On
yeah.
the back of this card. On this card, because I don't like this card. So
Yeah, look for the Head Games podcast. If you Google search Commander with Randos, or not Google search, but YouTube search it, it should pop up because I am live right now with that tag.
how do you spell it? I'm sorry.
Head Games or Commander with Randos?
Your channel.
Yeah, so Head Games, just HEADGAMES.
HEAD
Games. Yeah.
GAMES. I wrote down the card, so I won't forget it.
Yeah, that. If you look at my Twitch handle right now, you can go there and we have it in chat. I don't know if you joined me on Twitch or not, but you can always
I didn't
look there
because
too.
I'm on my phone, so I can't just change
right.
unless I exit the game.
Silly goose. All right, but yeah, that was a great
Silly
game.
Billy.
I know, right? So, Tim, I think we should set time on Wednesday if that's possible to plot, plan, and actually buckle down and do the work for the next episode of the podcast.
I'm going to tentatively say yes to that. I don't know what Wednesday looks like for me just yet. I do have class, but it is before we would normally meet, so
Right.
I think that.
All right,
we
you have
can-
summer classes, so.
Right. Oh yeah, and they are a backbreaker. So, yeah, the class is from 6 to 8. So, I do think that I can probably make that work.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that guy cheated too. There's no fucking shot that he mills nothing but lands that we can't see. I'm just saying. That felt very fishy to me. But anyway, yeah, so I don't even think I picked the right commanders for the commander because I realized that I don't really have to keep any with this premise. I don't have to keep one of the two commanders or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I was like, Yidris is just good value, and um, what's her name just would draw me a whole bunch of cards. But
Mhm.
is that enough? I mean, but that's kind of what happens already. So it kind of would be. Yeah, I think those two work. I just because like if I could also just do like if I wanted to I could look like the doors are wide open, right? Because like um uh because like I don't have to pick like either of them. Like since the deck is such an open book when it comes to what it's doing.
Yeah.
Like but I also don't want to like a commander that's too over like too busted. So
I mean, I've seen this deck work a bunch of times. I mean, wait, are we talking about like
this one,
the
yeah.
part? Well, are we talking about like the partner thing? Like
Yeah, yeah.
you're trying to. This is one of the decks that you want to work on.
Yeah, this one and Indominus Rex Alpha was the other one.
Yeah. So I think mine is the only one I've come up with so far is Izuri, and adding black to it.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
Because there's a lot of solid black proliferate cards.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think that route.
Oh yeah, because you get Yawgmoth and you get
Oh
just right.
god.
Yeah. So and actually I think Yawgmoth might be the partner. So it might be Azuri
Just
and
like
Yawgmoth.
oh, that's great because then it's just
Yeah.
proliferate on both your commanders. Yeah, that seems really.
That's right. That's right.
Seems like
So that's my first idea. And the other one I thought about maybe I thought about adding another like Treasures Matter commander to Jolene, like maybe Prosper. But
right. Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Making
it would be. I think that one's a bit obvious. So
Do you know who I
know.
was thinking of? The cat lady that what's her name?
Roxanne?
Yeah. Jolene and Roxanne.
I mean,
that
Roxanne
makes you,
already.
well, so
It doesn't
Roxanne,
change the color though.
yeah, yeah, but it just makes your treasures even better. But no, I
Well,
could
sure,
see,
but like
yeah, changing the color makes it a lot
you're
different.
right. Yeah, you're right that it would be very good. It does not work for this thought experiment because it doesn't change the color identity of the deck and doesn't ask the question like what other cards can I add? Like I should obviously add Roxanne to Jolene.
Yeah.
Like I should obviously do that, but I haven't cracked any OTJ
All right.
yet. So.
If you make it Jund, okay, if you make it Jund, just imagine what Corvolt's gonna do for you.
Right. So you can put you put Prosper as the other other commander.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, then you're also like see that pulls it in separate directions because like you're going to want to start casting things from exile.
I don't know that I don't know that they have to be separate because remember that like Jolene cares about attacking. And there are a lot of creatures that have like impulse draws as attack triggers. So I actually don't know.
That's right. I didn't think about that. And then you're gonna have like professional facebreaker and stuff.
That's right.
So
like there's already because it's in red. There's already a lot of like good casting from exile stuff in it because there's some natural card draw in green, but like I'm already playing Jessica's Will and professional facebreaker and. A number of other things that play from exile. So, like, I actually don't think it's taking it in another direction. So that's a big maybe.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think
being able to add Corval to the list is just
Right.
When I
So,
sacrifice a
I mean,
treasure, I'm going to draw a card. Why not?
maybe I just shouldn't overthink it, and I should just say, apparently, I just want to add black to all of my decks.
Because black is one of the best colors out there. You heard it here, folks.
Controversial.
Definitely is. I'm just kidding. Because we are right. 100%.
So yeah, I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe I just picked my two right there. I knew I was going to think about adding black to the proliferate deck, because really, like, there's you do definitely hit a wall of cards that say proliferate on them at some point.
It's
in just two colors. Like, you run
Right.
out of good cards that say proliferate.
Right.
So, although I actually just you said I had cool cards in here. I actually just updated this today.
Oh, did you?
I didn't make that many changes, but I did make a couple of the changes that we had talked about.
Okay.
And I actually put Tireless Tracker back in it. I had pulled it out, and I just found a creature that was like, there were a couple of creatures that like say rad counter on them, but they just really practically aren't very good.
Right.
And I actually, and the more I play this deck, the more I'm like, I actually don't think that you like, unless you have the commander out, I don't think the rad counters matter at all.
Oh, honestly,
So,
I 100% agree with you.
when things incidentally give rad counters, like that land that does it, and Tato Farmer,
Or the Gaul.
and the Mirelurk Queen, or the Gull, yeah, like those things, they all work anyway, so it's okay that they have rad counters. But I'm not prioritizing that anymore. So I took out like Infesting Radroach, which is just a 2/2 flyer that when it does combat damage, it gives it in rad counters. But
You didn't get rid of Bloatfly Swarm, did you?
oh, of course not. No. Blowfly is good, because it really is actually just a fantastic blocker and a fantastic wall of flies for people to get through.
Yeah.
And it also has the potential to be a gigantic, difficult to deal with flying creature. So I mean, I almost won with flyers in that game.
Oh, you absolutely.
So
let me
and
make this
actually,
lobby
like-
private so people stop.
So I actually I had a Bane of Progress in my hand the entire game.
Did you really?
And I did, and I decided not to play it because the person's playing in like a mono color deck, and I'm like, I'm gonna hose this guy. I'm gonna ruin his game if I played this Bane of Progress.
Yeah. Well, that would have ruined me for the most part too.
It actually, like, it would have been significant against all three of you, and in that very last turn was the only time I really considered playing it. And yeah, I don't know. Man, it really does like.
Well,
now that,
if you did that,
well, I would still die.
I think he still goes infinite, but I kill you.
Well, sure, because he cast all of those things that turn, and now that you mention it, like, it does feel a little fishy because did he have? I thought he was down to like one card.
He had the one ring in his hand. I knew that.
Sure,
He had mentioned it.
but he cast.
Oh, that shit was fishy as hell. I totally think he beat it.
Wow.
But what can you do?
Yeesh.
Yeah, that.
Nothing.
I mean, who cares? It's a game, right?
Yeah.
But,
Like you said it a bunch of times. Like, if you have to cheat in this sport, like in what we're doing here, there's something else going on there.
Yeah, that was just real fishy.
It really was.
Because drawing into two combo pieces back to back, it just, and then milling nothing but lands when you're only at 3 and we can't see your graveyard. Like,
Well, right. Like, and if he only had, maybe we knew he had the one ring.
mm-hmm. So he said he had the Forsaken Monument and the One Ring in his hand, and he drew into
The other two pieces.
Yeah.
So he started the turn with 2 cards in hand, milled the perfect 2 cards. Drew one piece of the combo, milled 2 cards, and then drew the other piece of the combo.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty sneaky.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
Anywho, I feel like if you wanted to, you could post that game and just let people fucking see that happen and see how they feel about it.
yeah, I mean, I'm totally. I mean, it was still a great game. Like, everyone did
It
their
really
thing.
was.
You almost got obliterated. Holy moly. That kills most people, but you just had really big creatures.
Yeah.
And then me coming up afterwards, like with the mop-up crew to just kill everyone else's shit was great.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a great moment. I'll have to pick a moment, but I think I'll edit that one.
I mean, dude, the guy coming in with the 2020 double strike is a pretty big moment, flashing in freaking everything.
Yeah, but that's like the end of the game, and I don't know if I want to like pick something that far. Like I don't know. That's the problem with like Commander with randos and not like picking a moment from the game versus just, hey, this episode we have like, you know, or whatever. So, but I like the idea of picking a moment of the game and then going with that versus having
Yeah,
like
having that
your
roll up. Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's perfect. It's exactly right. I totally think that's great.
So, but yeah, I need to get to editing. I need to finish. I need to do the Obeka episode, and then I realize I'm not going to be able to use a lot of the Commander with randos from the old channel because of where I put my camera. It makes it very difficult because that was before I was like putting that was before I was putting my camera or moving the camera to the player's board. So like it's just my camera's in the middle.
I watched the last video that you put up where you were moving from person to person.
What did you think? Did you like that?
It does make it easier to kind of see what's going on.
And then like when it comes to combat and stuff, I zoom out to the whole board.
I mean, having the option to zoom in and out seems really good to me. I did like it, I think. I liked having the turns at the bottom too. I don't actually thought it was a little intrusive where it was. Like I wonder
Sure.
if maybe one of the upper corners would make more sense. Just to like, because it's like it feels like it's right in the middle of the board. It's not, but like
I know what you
having
mean
it-
though.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just drop it in like maybe the lower corner or an
Yeah,
upper
I
corner. I don't know.
I can put it wherever.
Yeah, try different things
Right.
out. See what feels, because like when you think of like gameplay, right?
Right.
Like they always even in this like looking at this, everything is like along the top and at the corners so that you have as much real estate open as possible. So you don't
Right.
want stuff in the middle.
Maybe I just make it as big, like make it so it fits in where like you put your commanders and stuff, and just have it over that bar because you can see that bar in the games, right? I didn't zoom them out, right? I don't remember now. Oh, that's right. I had that podcast to listen to. That's exciting.
It's your release the Kraken in my deck list.
What? What?
Yeah, your release the Kraken deck is in my deck list. And your Blast from the Past is in yours. Are you using the same room?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, look, I'm in spell table right now.
Uh-huh.
When I click View Deck List for
Oh.
next to my name, it's
Oh,
your Release the Kraken deck.
Yeah, because that's the last link that I put in. Actually, when I click it, it goes to oh, that's so fucking weird. Why is I clicked mine and it went Blast from the Past. Recon.
Yeah.
That's weird. But that's not mine. That's just like
No, it's not. You're right.
That's weird. That's real weird. Yeah, that's apparently Darko Night.
Sure. Darko Night. It's the dark of the night.
And which one's yours? My Kraken deck?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's your Let's Get Kraken deck.
Release the Krakens! I really do love that deck. And the updates that I made to it make it feel a lot smoother and better. Yeah, maybe I'll play that in there.
Yeah, get it.
It's funny how I've been playing decks that I haven't picked up in a while, and I forget how enjoyable I forgot how enjoyable this deck is. Because like this deck is surprisingly complicated, all things considered. Like, who in their right mind sends both their commanders in to die just because, like, I had that skull card in my hand since the start of the game. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill my guys as much as possible if it's suitable for me. And then I got the guild artisan, and I'm like, 4 treasures is enough for me to recast my commanders in 1 turn, because it's like either I cast the skull card now for only 2 or 3 instead of 5, or I just recast my commanders and do it again next turn. And I was like, I think that worked out pretty good. So yeah, maybe I'll play Krakens next time, or I don't know. I might just tear my Dino deck apart. I never want to pick it, because every time it just disappoints me. Like I disappoint my father.
Yeah.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
What was I just watching that was like Daddy Issues the show? Hold
Daddy
on.
Issues is the show.
Like, yeah, there was something I was watching that was like that was the whole fucking thing. If you really tore it down, that was what the whole thing was about. It was just daddy issues. Oh, it's Diablo 4. Yeah. Diablo 4 is just daddy issues the game.
Daddy Issues. You know, I haven't beaten it yet. Like I haven't even gotten out of the first act. I don't know. It just I don't know.
Must not be that good.
I mean, it was fine. It was fine.
Do I have this with Andrew? Yeah, I mean, I'm on my 4th playthrough, because they've done seasons, right?
Yeah.
We are now in the 4th season, so I played a character in vanilla, and I got through the main story and started doing end game stuff, and I got to about level 60-ish out of 100.
Okay.
And then I did Sorcerer first, and then I did a Rogue when Season 1 launched, and I basically did the same thing. I went through the game, got to the end game stuff, got to about level 60, and then I repeated again with Barbarian in Season 2. I skipped Season 3 because I read that it was terrible, and just now Season 4 dropped, and it isn't really a flavorful season. Like, there isn't a very very unique story to it, but they overhauled the way that loot works, so that if you logged back in now, because these changes affect the Eternal Realms as well, so it would change the way what you're doing a little bit, especially if you're not even out of the first act. And the word on the web was that this change really fixed a lot of the complaints that people had, and that it effectively made the game really good. So it's just got a lot of positive reviews from the 4th season update. So I started it again just the other day, and I'm playing through with Necromancer, which Necromancer's just fucking busted.
Well, so that's the character I started with, and I just I didn't look at any builds or anything online. I was just leveling up what I wanted to level up, and I was doing a Corpse Explosion build. Yep. And every time I got to a big boss, I petered out and was like, it was just super difficult for me to kill him because it was just annoying. But maybe I'll have to pick it up again. I mean, I have it. It's not like it went anywhere. But I've been enjoying the crap out of Slay the Spire, and now that I have the original Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 on my PC, I'm half tempted to play the vanilla games first and then just randomize them a little bit.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so the randomizer I was playing last night was everything was completely randomized, and everything had equal, every enemy had equal chances of being in the rooms. And the dogs had shark skins on them, so they looked like sharks swimming in open air. William Birkin was Steve from Code Veronica. Mr. X was Lisa from Resident Evil 1 Remake. And I was doing solid, and then I found a room with 6 moths, and I didn't even need to go in there. I was like, there's only one item in here, and I have to get it, because if it's a key item, I'm like just screwed. So I tried to kill them with my shotgun, and then they started like eating my face and stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so like all the doors were random too. So like the first room you always start in is like the street, and then you go into the door that goes into Kendo's gun shop, and then it immediately puts you into like a save room with a box. But that save room with the box has to have a second entrance, or it would just be a soft lock. But like all the doors just went to random places, and there's certain things that are like tied together, like the tram car, like both sides of those rooms are tied together because of like cutscenes having to play but when you like get into them and stuff. But no, it's a lot of fun. I really like door randomizers because they like make you think. But you can also start like I thought I had like a bust start too, because I started with like a shotgun, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm starting with a really good weapon, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter, Tim.
That is tough.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun though, but no one showed up. It was kind of sad actually. Just sitting here like with one viewer, and it was my wife who was asleep the whole time. You know who I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Souls in a while. Now I didn't stream much last week, but I think he's in Florida right now. So he goes to bed earlier in Florida. Anywho, it is 12 to the 30, so I'm going to go to bed.
All right. See ya.